How
Yo,
long you been on? How long you been on
Oh,
your
oh,
life?
hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey,
Hey,
what's going
we
on,
going
guys?
live, baby.
Yeah, we back on. We got a special guest in the house, Meosha Howard. She does
hey,
skincare. She's gonna give us the thinking game about skincare. She's gonna give us about the industry she works in. You know, what I
yeah.
say I'm Mike. This is Peel. This is Meosha. So, how's your day go today? How's it been going today in the hair care? I mean, not hair
It's
care, but skincare. I'm
I
sorry,
I
skincare.
got I'm used to it. You are you good. Today was busy, but I'm always grateful for busy days. So you'll never hear me complain about it. But it was good. It was a really great day. Every day
Okay.
I get to get up and go to work. I'm good. I'm happy.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So what's our first question?
And
So what
it's
led? Go ahead.
oh,
Go ahead.
well, I was gonna
Go ahead.
say, don't forget the Yosh. It's Meosha. Yosh.
Miyosha. Yosh.
All my clients say Yosh. So
Really?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It's a
okay.
You know,
nickname I got in middle school, and it's just stuck with me,
you
and
know
it's
my wife.
easier.
I got those customized names. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part, yeah.
Miyosh,
Yeah,
Toyoshima.
yo, yeah. Yo.
So it actually came from people calling me Yoshi in middle school. And
Miyoshi. That's
so
funny.
I just didn't correct them, and then they started saying
Yeah.
Yoshi, and I'm like, I like it, and so
Mm.
I prefer to be called Yosh or Yoshi by most people because they gonna mess up my name and call me Moesha. So
Oh my
I'm just like
God.
Yosh
Oh
is
wow.
easy. Yeah, let's keep life
Yeah.
simple.
Let's keep it
Yeah.
simple. So what led you into the skincare industry, Miyosh?
Okay. So this is kind of I'm a try to compact my
I
answer
know, right? No, you can
because I
take
don't
your
want to
time if
have
you
y'all
want
here
to.
till 10
No,
o'clock.
no, you can take your time. Take your
um
time. You just,
So I was like trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I remember talking to my grandma, and she was like, "Mimi," that she called me Mimi,
oh yeah,
but
yeah, baby, be
yeah,
me, baby.
yeah, she was saying that I should go and go to cosmetology school, and that she
mm,
would help me pay for it, and I'm like,
mm-hmm.
I do your hair, but I don't think I want to do like other people's hair, you
Yeah,
know.
I get it.
Mm.
I get it.
And so she kind of dropped that seed, and I was considering that.
Mm-hmm.
And I did her makeup for her final resting, and I was like, I think I want to do this. Like
Mm-hmm.
I could see myself doing this, and I looked into what kind of licensing because I knew that I wanted to get a trade. Um,
Right.
and it said aesthetics.
Right.
Decided to go to school. My main goal was just to do makeup. I wanted to be a makeup
Mm-hmm.
artist.
Right.
And during the process of going to school, learning about skin, learning about waxing, and I'm just like, I think I would really like doing this because at the
Okay.
time I didn't know a lot of black
Right.
estheticians,
It's
and
not. Yeah.
so yeah, that's how that all
Okay.
came about. Yeah, and then I found out that most mortuary uh, makeup artists don't even have licenses, so
Have you? Do you do that? Do you do the mortuary? Have you tried
I
that?
I never really I called a couple places when I
Yeah.
graduated, and
Yeah.
it's more so kind of like who you know.
Networky. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of those things. It's not like you go in and you apply. It's just
Yeah.
a matter of who you know, and I never really followed through with it.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know if I can. I don't. That'd be tough, man.
People
It,
ask me that. They definitely ask me that, but I
Yeah.
just said
You don't
with
get no
my
feedback. They just sitting there. They cold. He's like, oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it,
what you don't
it,
have to worry about difficult clients, in that realm.
Difficult.
But people
Give
ask
me
me
some more
was it
foundation, girl. I need some more
yeah
foundation.
that um but people have asked me, was it difficult to do my grandma's makeup? And for me, I had, done stuff like that with her while she was still,
Mm-hmm.
present in this realm. And so
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I felt proud to be able
Right.
to do that for her because she cared about looking good,
Mm-hmm.
and she was always put together. And yeah.
yeah. At what age? What age did she plant that seed?
Oh, I was You gonna make me tell my age.
Dang.
You
Don't worry
young.
about
Get out of
that. Don't
here.
worry. Don't worry about this.
Let
You
me
Hey.
young.
do the math. No,
Oh,
I had to
young.
be I knew it was maybe about 25, 26.
Mm.
Somewhere I would even say 24 to 26. It was somewhere in that area. And she knew I was kind of just out here trying to figure it out. I
Yep.
Yeah,
had
she's a
had
very
so
wise.
yeah, I had so many
Your
different
grandma's a very wise
jobs.
woman.
She definitely was. And
Yeah.
yeah, I just had talked to her a lot about me trying
Mm-hmm.
to figure out what I wanted to do, and I wanted something, and I
Mm-hmm.
knew
Right.
that I wanted to be like a small business owner or have my own
Okay.
business because I was a
Yeah.
terrible employee. Every
Yeah.
job I've ever had, terrible employee.
Did, hey, looking back, did you do, looking back? Do you think that she threw hints out there beforehand?
Um, my grandma really wasn't no throw no hints kind of
Yeah,
woman.
she was
That's
Yeah,
like
she'll
straightforward.
go
it.
straight forward. Yeah, she
That's
would
Yeah,
just
she's
say it.
straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%
She didn't
straightforward.
she didn't cross words at all. So
Mm-mm.
um I talked to her a lot. So she knew what kind of space I was in, and
mm.
she just said, I think you would be good at this, like some type of service or whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Right time at the right time.
Exactly.
So,
Definitely.
what I want to ask you for the young girls out there, or even guys that want to do this, what do you think? Probably, if you could say like the challenging part that you had to overcome to finish aesthetic school, was there like a challenging part, like, ooh, I got to jump this hurdle to finish school? It's just
It was just school in general for me.
just the time, yeah, the commitment, sure,
It was
yeah,
it was it was just a lot. Even
hmm
though that program is 6 months,
right,
um, I wasn't necessarily prepared to be back in school. I hadn't been in school in
I get it.
it had been some years.
Oh yeah,
And then I had just moved out on my own. I
mm.
was working two jobs. And
Mm-hmm.
hmm
then to like make ends meet, I was also like throwing parties on the weekends. So that part, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. We said that should be Kamala theme music. That's what we said in the last podcast. That should be her
You
theme
might be
music. When
on
she
to
come out
something.
on the stage, yeah.
What is
Because
she?
we called out Trump. We said they and I think they must have heard it, but they was saying Trump should have a Hulk Hogan, called it
Oh goodness.
Trumpomania, and they had him at a convention. My wife
Yeah,
was like,
at
"See,
the
I told you people be watching it. It was funny, man. We was dying laughing."
yeah, he was at the what is it, the RNC?
Yeah,
Yeah.
brother,
That's
Trumpomania, brother.
Lord. That was very disappointing, but I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
surprised either.
I know, right? We're registered. I
Yeah.
don't cares, right? So making the journey efficient. Say if you could go back and talk to the young Yosh, Meosha,
Either it's you good either way.
Yosh. I know, right? I'm trying. What could
You're
you?
fine.
What insight could you give her to make the path more efficient? If you just go back, it's like, girl, you want to uh, go to this aesthetic
Aesthetics.
school. This is what you need to
Yeah.
do to be efficient. What would you go back and tell that 25?
Um, I would probably just tell her to sit down somewhere. Sit down, study. I was trying to do
Simple.
too much.
Simple.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was doing everything but focusing. And I started out really strong. And
Mm-hmm.
somewhere along the line, when it came down to testing and all of that stuff, I
Mm-hmm.
would just tell her to shut everything else out and just
Mm.
focus on this one thing that's like right in front of you. It would have been a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
It's what you had.
Power up. Tell to get ready to
Yeah,
power up, but you got to put in that work. Yeah, man. For
yeah,
real.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And realizing your own power. Like you really great at what you do.
That that's one that I think when I don't know if maybe I'll only speak for me. I won't say for all small business owners, but
Yeah.
I just want to keep getting better. I want to
Yeah,
Mm.
keep
you want to keep
growing.
scaling up, right? Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. And
100%.
so, if I'm being honest, I really don't give myself the time to say, girl, you're doing really good or you're really great at what you do. I always kind of leave that room for you
Mm.
could be doing better or you could be doing so
Yeah,
much more.
I do
And
the
that just
same
works
thing.
for
Don't feel bad.
me.
Yeah,
Well, won't even say it works.
it keeps you driven. It keeps you
Yeah,
driven, right? It
I
keeps
don't
you
want to
going.
ever get,
Yeah,
too
That's
comfortable. Yeah. And start to, wade out. Like, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So
Pedicure.
pick one. So which one you gonna pick? Which
Love
one you wish
this. You
for? The
have to be
pedicure or
ready.
waxing? Pedicure or waxing?
Okay. Are you saying just like
Just pick
like,
one. Just
okay.
just pick one. Just yeah,
Well,
it's just like pick one.
I am biased because I
Okay.
am a waxer. So
Okay.
I feel like I have to say waxing.
Okay.
But as far as like my own form of relaxation
Yeah.
is definitely going to get my nails done.
Okay.
So yeah.
Which one you picking, Pill?
First of all,
That's a good one.
Oh.
I'm
ready, ready to
You got to
go.
pick.
um
Okay.
it's always gonna be the pedicure part of it because it changed my life. It changed my life. Yeah, man. Listen.
Love you too, Ashley. I miss her.
Yeah, man.
I
But
saw the
I
message
told
pop
her
up.
send this. I know, right? That's what she said. Tell my cousin. I said, hey, I sure will.
Hey.
But
And my
yeah, I'm gonna
cousin
go.
is
Before I got married, I think I was in my 20s. I used this as part of my arsenal. I thought I was just pedicure, getting my feet done. I thought that added to the your toolbox. Cause
Yeah.
if you got bad feet, girls, I'm telling you, P, I'm trying
yeah.
to tell you, man.
You ain't gotta
Having
tell
that
me.
that that kind of memory sticks with a woman. It's like, man, actually has some good feet. I ain't never seen that
His feet's
before. So
busted
I
up.
used to think like that. Like that kind of stuff work. You'd be surprised. Even my wife is like, you go get your
Yeah.
feet done. I never heard a dude go get that. It's like, you think I want my feet to like sweet potatoes? Some
Yeah.
ashy sweet potatoes in the grocery store, man. Yeah, right.
I think it's
Yeah.
important for everybody to have some form of we say self-care, but I mean it is self-care, but it's like the nice side of self-care because there's
Yeah.
both two areas of self care, but the nice and the feel good type of self care. I definitely think that everybody needs that,
Yeah.
and I'm just now getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. It's time now, but I'm gonna get my nails done. That's the one thing that I do for myself every 4 weeks. Well,
Yeah.
3 to 4 weeks. So,
That's what's
yeah,
up. So then what I'm saying for women, do you think I'm just trying to talk to the men out there? Do you think men should get their feet maintenance? You think that's a good idea? I
absolutely.
think it's a good idea because when your feet go, your body
What?
go. You can't go let
So
them have some bad feet if you want to.
I
Have them
will
green
even
toenails. I don't
go.
want no green toenails. They used to always scare me seeing your my uncles.
No, you don't want that. But I will even go as far as saying that not just their feet because I
Yeah,
have guys who are regulars that come in to see me and they don't play about getting their facials. They don't
yeah.
play about hair maintenance or whatever. Like, and that doesn't make them less than or
No, no.
not manly. That's I
We
hate
have
that
to
it's like becoming a
reprogram that hood
thing.
stuff. Yeah, we gotta
Yeah,
reprogram that,
really don't
man.
like that because I think
Yeah,
that
we gotta get
y'all
out of that
should be
south side
pampered.
stuff.
Yeah, just like we should be pampered. It's just a form of taking care of yourself.
hey, I'm just now.
What is happening?
I know, right? But yeah,
as,
yeah.
Okay.
as as like I always took care of my myself anyway. But
Yeah.
now I'm working, in a warehouse, and I'm wearing these steel toe
Ooh.
shoes,
Oh no.
Ooh-wee.
and then I'm cutting
Yeah, buddy.
yard.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey,
Yeah, you gotta take care of them dogs.
you
They
got
will.
to you
Cause I'm
got
telling
Yeah.
you,
got to take
Pill.
care of them dogs. Hey, them dogs be barking sometimes. I was
Yeah.
like,
And then the
and then
back. And then the worst part is the back, man. Ain't no a girl will
Right.
fool you. The back of your feet feel like a old leather couch, man.
man,
It's
the
built
women
up
Yeah.
like Bisquick.
they
Bisquick on the
be
back of
they
your
be
feet,
laughing.
girl. Girl, want to see that,
Look,
man.
They
Yeah.
be laughing like they be laughing like you really gonna go get a pedicure? I said, man, listen,
I did. I did,
that
man. One
pedicure,
hundred
it
percent.
man, it changed my life. I was like, wait a minute. Now I know why they be excited to go get their feet done.
Yeah.
Man,
It's
man.
important and you feel nice. Also,
Yeah.
since we talked about that, people should be exfoliating their whole body 2 to 3
Man,
times a week.
mm,
Man,
So
you know
just to
how
drop
much
that in.
time
hey,
that I
them-
think that should do it too,
Boom.
but you know how much time it take for the average person? It's like
no,
how
no,
much
that's
time
not
do it take to exfoliate like the average person you think to exfoliate their whole body? How much time you think that take?
well the
Uh,
proper way. The proper way.
Uh,
Okay, but it's like I don't know. I know some people take their shower in the morning, some people at
yeah.
night, some people do
Mhm.
twice a day. I just tell my clients to do like, your nighttime routine. Just add it in there.
Okay.
Even just like
Cool.
maybe 1 or 2 times a week. But getting
Yeah.
you a little fancy scrub and just,
Yeah.
going to work. That is the best feeling in the world.
I
And
like the
then yeah.
it's the glove or the little thing you do when to scrub your skin. I
Yeah.
like that too.
Yeah. Just make
Yeah.
sure that you're washing it regularly.
That's OCD. When you a dude, that's OCD stuff. That's what we
No,
would do. You know, dudes don't
hey,
do that.
hey,
We'll use the
Yeah.
hey,
same bar of soap till it get all the way down to the thin. That's
hey,
how we roll, man.
Yeah. Just make
hey.
sure you're washing it at least like once a week because when
My
it's sitting
wife just throw it
down.
away.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, she
okay,
just throw
yeah.
it away.
Yeah. Do that too. Especially the
Cause
little dollar ones that are like the little
yeah,
loofah thingies. Yeah. Yeah.
And
So
yeah.
don't, not
That's
just your feet, everywhere.
everything. Yeah, everything. Yeah,
Everything.
one
Yeah.
like
hundred
what,
percent.
like what kind of soaps or oil do you
Scrub,
recommend?
like a
Yeah,
scrub.
scrubs. Yeah,
Um,
what do you recommend?
so this is me. I'm allowing myself to kind of have a little bougie skincare regimen.
Ah,
Not now.
yeah,
This is, yeah, but
yeah.
so I buy it's a place out of Hot Springs. It's called Bathhouse
Yeah,
Oh,
Soapery,
okay.
I know
and
what
they
you're talking
have
about.
this. Yeah, they have this scrub that it comes out and it's granulated, but then when you rub it
Oh,
in,
Hmm.
it
it
lathers.
dissolves. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and it lathers and
Yeah.
it smells so good.
Hmm.
Whole bathroom be
Wow.
lit up, but like
Nice.
good lit up.
We talking about for dudes though,
No,
Meosha.
Yeah,
no,
Like what?
this
they do
because
have.
Huh?
They have a whole masculine line.
that's
Okay.
that that's one
Yeah.
Cause
of the
my wife come in
things.
there and the bathroom smell like peaches. It's like, what in the world you got?
Mm,
What in the world soap you putting on?
yeah,
Yeah, they have more masculine smells
Okay.
there
You know
too.
I'm Old Spice. You know, yeah, I got to get off of
Yeah,
there. I'm thinking about those
yeah.
you know stuff. Yeah.
No, and if you get a chance, just go to their store. Like the
Hmm.
smells of the store just hit you in the nose before you even walk in. So yeah, I love it. I live by their stuff.
Okay. So industry insights. I think you can help us out on this. Say pros of the skincare industry. What's some of the pros?
I'm a mish those two together because what it
Okay.
is.
Yeah, you can mix them together. Pros and
Yeah,
cons.
what's
Sure.
a pro? I think is also can also be a con.
Mm.
Um, the pro, is that there are so many different like products, and so
Mm.
it's something that fits, everybody. Everybody's gonna
Right.
find that one brand or that
Right.
one particular product that works for them. The
Mm-hmm.
con of that is that
Mm.
people want to try everything, you
Mm.
know. And it can also be yeah,
Yeah.
it can
Boy.
be overwhelming.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not me shooting shots or nothing, but to have people come in and they like, I'm using this,
I'm using Suave. I'm using the
yeah,
Dollar General special.
yeah, and then to
yeah,
be well
yeah.
versed, or to the expectation to be like well versed in all of these different
Yeah.
brands is almost impossible. And so
Yeah.
yeah, it that can be overwhelming
Yeah, we're
because
gonna have
it's
to do a video on your process or your facial for guys. We're gonna have to do a video just so
yeah,
guys can see
absolutely
like what they need to
what
do.
they're
You know what
getting
I'm saying? I
into.
think that'd be cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta
Skin is
reprogram that.
skin. Yeah,
Yeah,
skin is skin.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I hope I answered that.
what do you think
But
like if you had a general like what's the general nightmare on Elm Street situation for a person that's in skincare? Like that y'all probably joke about with each other like, man, I had this crazy person come in and
um I've gotten kind of lucky. You mean as far as like the
Oh, okay.
personalities of the clients, or like
Well,
what
like, maybe
their
the hair
situation
under the arm
is?
is just they letting it grow too far. The COVID.
You
They had
know,
to get the COVID trim. You know what I'm saying? It kind of grow too far. You know what I'm
yeah, I have people come in and they give me a disclaimer like, "Oh, I really let it grow," and I'm like, "That it don't bother me
saying?
because it's
Yeah.
actually the more hair, the better, especially if
Mm.
Oh,
it's
the
the
skin is
first.
more clear because it grew. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and then like with waxing, the hair has to be a certain length, and so
Mm.
I don't need nobody doing me no favors in trimming,
Yeah.
Oh,
because sometimes they cut too short. That's anywhere. So, yeah, I've really gotten lucky. I need to knock on something. These
yeah.
last 4 years now, I've
Cool.
gotten some very demanding
Uh
people.
huh.
Um, but even with that, that don't bother me because it's they service that they're paying for. So,
Okay.
I can't be mad at
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Cool.
trying to really think what is like a horrific situation, but I mean, I don't know. I've not had anybody be crazy disrespectful or
That's
anything.
really cool.
Yeah,
Man, that's
because
very
I put
cool.
them out. But
So with waxing, right? Is it a
uh
process to get used to that? Like, is the first time always uncomfortable if somebody never done it before? Is this something you got to build up to get used to? You know what I'm saying? Because it
um,
just seems like when you rip it off, it just seems like it hurts. Like every
I
time. I
mean,
don't know. It's just
it's everybody's pain tolerance is different,
okay. Makes
and
sense.
I mean, it
Ooh.
just depends what and where. I try to make people as comfortable.
Ooh. Ooh. Ah.
Ouch.
Yeah, I try to make them as comfortable as I can. But
Yeah.
the first time, especially if you ain't never met me before, I'm a stranger, and so yeah, it's just a matter of making people feel. Yeah.
Oh man. Woo.
Um.
Yeah, that waxing look tough, boy. Man.
I
I think
it.
the movie that make it look tough is a 40-year-old version. You remember when dude did it? They
Oh
just playing
yeah.
around. That make it look even
Yeah,
worse. Like,
I
yeah,
actually
right, yeah.
referenced that with one of my clients.
Ooh. Mm.
That was last week. We were doing a full chest wax on a guy, and we just busted out laughing thinking about that. But it's the drama now. It is the drama. I don't think it's like as bad as what people think because I hear that a lot. Like, oh, that wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. So I think we just get in our heads, and then.
So is it the what makes it a little bit better if you yank it fast? It don't hurt as long when you do it. The
So
faster you do it.
um yeah, so
Okay.
let's say I'm like waxing. I don't know. This
Yeah.
camera is so weird.
No, you
Um,
good.
so let's say I'm waxing my arm. I lay the
Yeah.
strip down. I
Okay.
just grip the end, and then I go. You're gonna feel
Ooh.
the initial hair coming out. You're not gonna feel like pinpoint. It's not like that. It's
Yeah.
just an overall kind of mild
Ooh.
sting. I apply pressure, and then
Mild
by the
sting.
time
I
I
like
yeah,
it.
I do. I lift my hand. You don't
Ooh.
feel nothing. It's gone.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I tell
Ooh.
people, the craziest thing is people with tattoos
Mhm.
are the most
Crybabies.
like, yeah, and it's so crazy to me because we sit and we just like let somebody go, But waxing is literally like, okay, and then apply pressure, hand up, is gone.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I,
so
Oh.
it's not crazy.
I
Okay.
got a question too. Uh,
Okay,
I don't know if you can answer it, but
okay, I got
uh,
you. I got you.
to debunk the myth, does waxing make your hair grow faster or
Um, So when you're pulling the hair directly from the follicle, it's damaging that follicle. So over time, for most people, the hair
Yeah.
will start to grow back thinner, like finer, and
Mm.
then splotchy, like it'll be kind of patchy.
Oh.
That's for people who are coming to see me about every 4 to 6 weeks. Those
Yeah.
the hair is thinning out. It's thinning out. So
I got a
no, I
bad
think
braid.
you're
I gotta
thinking
go.
about
Yeah.
people say when you shave, the hair comes back thicker.
yeah,
Which that may be a myth too, but when you
Yeah.
shave it, you just taking the hair from the surface and so it's growing back jagged and it's
Mm.
like I
I
just tell
think
people it's angry. It's just angry
that
hair.
just depends on your grade of hair, though. That
Yeah,
just
that's true
depends on your
too.
grade of hair. You know,
Well,
if you
I mean,
if you
it
got
don't
that
matter.
Brillo pad hair, it's gonna grow back Brillo pad. I mean, it's pretty much, you
Um,
know.
Yeah.
And
it's
if you
still
got
gonna
that
thin
elder
out.
barge,
Yeah,
you
it's
got
still
that elder
gonna
barge hair. Well, you know that. Yeah,
thin. It is
it's gonna
still
grow
gonna
back
thin out,
curly.
and it's
You think
still
so?
gonna be splotchy if you do it
Yeah.
enough over time.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
yeah.
Shout out to the people who do the waxes, man. Ooh.
Yeah,
I,
absolutely.
yeah, I don't know if I ain't made to that level grown yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't made to that level grown yet.
Some put you on the spot. You said they're good at nails. Say if you can do a top five nail shop, or a top five skincare shop. You want to do top five skincare shop?
Um.
Like there's like
Well,
small
I'm
businesses that's
I'm
around
gonna
the city.
shout out my nail tech. Just don't look at my nails right now. I gotta go see her tomorrow. But Nicole at OP Nails and
Okay.
Where
was
is
it
it?
West? She's in West Little Rock off
Okay.
of Shackleford. That's my
Okay.
friend.
Okay.
Um,
Hey, friend.
yeah.
Hey, friend.
Yeah, I love her. No, I really do. She's the best. I've been going to her for like,
Mhm.
oh, it's been like 3 years, I think.
Okay.
I don't cheat. I do not cheat. Uh,
I know.
now, I mean, um,
If you just want to do three, that's
gigs,
fine. That's a lot.
huh?
Yeah.
If you just want to do a top three, I know that five could be a lot because
But
it's
yeah, five
like it's
years
a
a
whole
lot.
bunch of them,
Top
especially black on because it's more Asian owned than black owned, right?
of what? Nails
Just
or
pure nail shops, just pure nail and pedicure shops,
I don't
or is it
know. I
about
don't know
even?
statistics on that. I really don't, but I know that there's a lot of people of color now. Well, I say black
Okay,
folks. There are more black people
okay,
that do nails than you think
Mhm.
here in Little Rock. And even estheticians, I tell
really?
people all the time, if you're looking
Yeah.
for a black esthetician and you find me and I ain't your cup of tea, that's okay.
Huh.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of us to choose from. So
Okay.
I'm trying to think
Well, I
right off
know
the
in
top of my
Southwest,
head.
it seems like it's when I'm riding around, I see more of that. So yeah, I
Yeah,
can see that.
yeah.
It'll be cool though. There's a lot of more black owned shops pop up. That'd
Absolutely.
be pretty
I'm trying
cool.
to
Yeah.
think. There's actually a black owned aesthetic school. I can't think of the name of it. Right.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's two of them. I
Mhm.
think they're both black owned, but I don't want to be wrong.
Mhm.
But I believe it is two now. So whereas when I went to school,
Yeah.
I only had two choices. I think now in Arkansas or Little Rock, I think people have four. Little Rock, North Little Rock, and Sherwood. They have four
Yeah.
choices for schools.
Okay.
So
So I throw a curveball in there. We talking to the young people.
okay.
Do you think that aesthetic is like a skill set that you need to have when you're trying to navigate this corporate world or your job market?
I'm probably like a really terrible person to ask that because like I'm just I believe that people should just be true to themselves.
Sure.
Now I don't think, if you're in a corporate setting that you should, be half dressed or, cover up all your parts. Like I do think that, but I do think that people should be able to express their own
Okay.
personal style because I don't necessarily think that I look like your typical esthetician,
Yeah.
well, that at least that's what I've been told. But
It's
yeah, I
only,
just think, huh?
it's,
Yeah.
it's only here in Arkansas.
Yeah, I don't think that people should be. I know it's not realistic. You are going to be judged about the way that you look,
Yeah.
and I do think that you should be well kept and put together in that kind
Yeah.
of setting. But at the same time, I do feel like that folks should have the freedom to be able to express themselves, even their hair. If I was in a corporate setting, I don't know if that's like still a thing. I think it is,
It
No, it's
is.
where
starting to
people
change.
care
It's
about
starting to
natural
change.
hair. I think that's insanity. That is insanity.
So here's
So,
in my 41 years, this is what I've learned so far. Um, I think you have to at best try to take care of your health as best as you can.
right.
So as you get older, you can enjoy opportunities that you get to do. Like I was telling some kids when I was working at the school at Eula, you don't want to get to a point where you're making money but you can't enjoy it because you're steady spending money to keep yourself healthy. So take
Yeah.
care of yourself now.
Yeah.
So what I would say to anybody is when you're going into any field, you have to look at that field, whether it's vain or not. It's just kind of how the word is. It sucks.
Mhm.
Some places are vain places, so you have to know how the game is played. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so
I
if you
get
want to
that.
work, go ahead.
Oh, no, no,
Go ahead.
no. You were you finished. I'm
No, I
sorry.
was just saying like no, you're fine. I was saying like if somebody want to go in marketing, you have to see what. It's kind of like going to the NBA. They wear jerseys with the team name
Yeah.
and it's different field. If you don't like it, you need to look at that before you go into that field. Like, what did this
Yeah.
field? Just like if I working in like in tech and engineering, if you're not
Mhm.
the top dudes, executives that wear suits, regular people like systems guys, they may wear a flannel shirt, some jeans, or a button down shirt and khakis. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of
Yeah.
just the little code or whatever. In every other field, it could be something different. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be. That's what I was saying about it. You have to be mindful of that.
Yeah. I understand
Yeah.
that. I remember
Yeah.
you're making me think about. I went to this. And if you rushing, I'm gonna make this
No,
story really.
no, no. Take your time. You got
Um,
all
Right,
this.
right, yeah, right,
And if
right.
you want to come back on there anytime to talk about skincare, let us know. We will make it happen. I'm trying to
okay.
tell you.
I had went to this. It was like a women's symposium or something,
Mm.
and
Okay.
they got to talking about the name of it was what to wear or something like that. It was
Mm-hmm.
it was a witty label thing, but they were just talking about being in a workspace. Just
Mm-hmm.
basically them venting or connecting.
Right.
And there was a woman who got up and she said that her nurse, or I think it was her nurse or her tech, came into the room and she had red hair. And she said, I don't want nobody coming in my room and I don't want her working on me. I want somebody else to come in. And I
Mm.
just thought to myself, that is the craziest thing. Because she got red hair, that overrides her ability to complete her job.
Mm.
And I just think that maybe I'm more
Mm-hmm.
on the optimistic side of things, but I
Mm-hmm.
hope that in the future that people's capacity to do their job or to implement their job or be great at it is
Yeah.
not overshadowed by them having a strip of red hair or them
I
having
know,
an
right?
arm full of tattoos.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. That's my rainbow of hope, I guess.
Rainbow
And
Hope.
But
and
I
Actually, it's starting to slow. That actually starting to come down. In my
yeah,
opinion, anyway, I'm starting to see they care about do you have the skill. That's what
yeah,
they care about.
yeah,
That
that's
if you got the skill and you can come in there with the custom color, it could be Crayola
yeah,
purple hair. They don't care. Do you got the? Can you do the job?
yeah.
You know what
Can
I'm saying?
you
They don't
complete the
care. Yeah.
job?
And if you
And
can't do the job, that's when it start going against you. But yeah, if you could do the
yeah,
job, yeah, they
I
don't.
just hope
Yeah.
that that's where that goes in the future, which I understand too. Sometimes you just got to put on the slacks, and I'm undecided with that. Within my
I
own
get it.
business, because some days I will
Yeah.
wear my scrubs, but the
Yeah.
scrubs are not comfortable to me.
what?
So I'm gonna wear my t-shirt and maybe some cute joggers, and then sometimes I wear my Crocs, sometimes I wear
Hmm.
my Chucks.
Right.
But that's me having the freedom to do so because I work for myself.
And you pay the cost to be the
Mm.
boss, the CEO, right?
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah, you can
it's a
do that.
major
Hear that,
cost.
young kids? If you own your own stuff, you can do that. But
Yeah,
if you go
Yeah,
work for
and
somebody else, it may not be the case. You gotta
yeah, that's
think about
true.
those things. You know what I'm
Yeah,
and
saying?
that's
So
definitely true.
one of the things I say, I always say this at work. I said, man, I'm not what I look like. I'm not
Yeah,
what I look like. So before you even judge me, I'm way more qualified than a lot of people. But if you basing it off looks, hey, I just watched the ship. I just watched the ship.
yeah. I
yeah,
tell my wife I don't care about perception, but I understand how the game is played, how you
Yes,
can play the
sir.
game.
that's a
You know
good
what
way
I'm
to
saying?
put
Like
it.
Like, I told her living in the hood, somebody can wear a three-piece suit with a bow tie and then pull out the pistol and rob you. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah,
Easy.
that's
So,
true.
but at the same time, it's people that come into businesses or they work at a place and they come in with a sort of interview and they rob the company without a gun, without a mask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
See,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
that's a good way of
Yeah.
putting
So,
it.
is there anything you want to ask us, Meosha, about this content stuff?
What is y'all's driving force behind this? What keeps you, you know?
My driving force is when I was young. I wish I had that middle age mentor. Like if I was 17, somebody that's about 25, 30, they could like, look, this is how the world works. You
Mm-hmm.
need to be thinking about learning about life, and you need to be thinking about what you're gonna do after high school because you can't do nothing. And what I mean by that, you can't. You can work a job, but you're gonna hit that ceiling quicker than what you think.
Yeah.
You need to be thinking about building around your skill, what you're good at, learning about who you are. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what kind of what we do. We talk about those things.
Okay.
Think about the traps of life. Like, hey, you out here in the game. You think you talking to these girls, do you know who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
sometimes, girls will take you to the amusement park and you can't handle that. You know what I'm saying? Now you stuck in the amusement park. You can't get out.
Gotcha.
hmm
Then you
Yeah.
thinking about going into the field. You probably seen it. People go into a degree field that don't fit their personality, and now they're stuck with the degree and they can't go into it. You're an introvert, but you want to go into social work. That's probably not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you got to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't. They said they didn't think about that before and I always think about those things. What could you give somebody to get them to think about some things? That's why we call it the thinking game. Think about it
Yeah.
before you go into it, before
Yeah.
you make the decision. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah,
And my goal is to let people know about the in between. The in between,
Yeah.
it means so much because you can have the game, but if you don't know the in betweens of it or what's gonna happen, hey man, you
yeah.
you, you choose it. This what's gonna
Yeah.
happen. But that's basically it. Like Mike got the Mike got the the, the head strong. Hey, this is what it is.
That's so funny.
Yeah. The in
it,
between, like, hey
but
man,
it was being in the
you
in between too long. It's like going into the
no,
what's called the
no,
multiverse.
man,
You
you
go into it, not everybody come back, but then when you
everybody
come
don't
back, you're
come
not
back.
gonna be the
And
same. You're not gonna
it's
be the
gonna
same when
change.
you come back though. You're not gonna be the
But
same.
Multiverse. You should watch Dark Matter. Just
man,
finish
oh,
that.
talk to me.
I know,
Talk to me.
sorry, that's unrelated, but you said multiverse, and
Yeah,
then with you saying the
yeah,
doors, I literally just Dark Matter. It was so good, but that's
yeah,
unrelated.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's on Apple.
yeah,
Go check it
Yeah,
out.
it's really good.
yeah.
It's really
I,
good. It's about multiverse stuff.
it's
That
about
is
32
cool.
mics. It's
Yeah,
32 mics out here.
yeah.
32 mics out here. You be like,
Yeah.
dang.
That yeah. And look, they
But
might be doing a podcast too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah,
And
it's the
then too, we
messages.
wanted to make content for people that's in Little Rock too. That's why I want to get a
Yeah.
studio eventually, so people in Little Rock can come. We can have fun and talk. Where it's not like so, you feel like you some podcasts you know the person, but they on the podcast like they're not really comfortable. It's like, yeah, I like doing this
Gotcha.
podcast, but it's not nobody I don't really rock with. It's just me getting the exposure. But you come
Yeah,
get the exposure and you can come talk about stuff at the
Man.
same time. So
Cause you can't
gotcha.
you
Okay.
can't
yeah,
put on you can't put on that facade. Like what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
unless you're a
I'm gonna look
politician,
up some places and send it to you. You didn't ask me to do it,
yeah.
but
No,
that's
you can
what I
do it. Yeah,
do. When people
yeah.
are like, I want to do this, I want to do this, and if I know if I have any resources, then I'm gonna try, to
You
send
see?
them
Mm-hmm.
your way. But I do
Yeah.
really think that there is like some type of podcast group of
It,
some
Okay.
sort where it's like different podcasts here in Arkansas.
Okay.
So
it's
yeah,
quite
Yeah.
quite a few. It's quite a few podcasts
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but I think it's
people.
awesome what y'all are doing, and this was cool. Yeah. So yeah, thank y'all for having me.
No,
And
they
see, that's our
you
motto.
act
There
like
are a
you about
lot
to
of
get off something.
They say there are a lot of podcasts, but
There
there
can
should
be
be.
only one.
I'm giving away my age. That might be before your time.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. See, y'all trying
But
to do it
yeah,
again. gave up the age yet.
Yeah, guys, we want to thank her for coming
Oh,
on.
well, wait.
Yosh,
We ain't
what
done
you got?
yet. Hey,
Uh
man.
Man, we're not finna
Hey,
hold this
man.
woman against her. She's probably got some other
Hey,
stuff to do,
hey,
man.
man.
Is it
Hey.
another question?
Yo, no, I was talking about the skincare for men, the facials and all that. I want to know about that.
Okay. What exactly do you want to know?
Everything. Like, hey, man, don't use certain soaps.
Man, she
This will
can't
dry
talk.
your
We got
skin
that's
out.
another episode, man. She can't talk. I mean,
Yes, she
she's
can.
her first time coming on, Pill.
Yes, she
You come on,
can.
talk
He's
about.
She can
trying to
talk
get
about
a
it.
whole consultation
Okay,
and everything
yeah.
else. You're gonna have to book an
Oh, dang,
appointment.
I got it. Now
Know
I
what I'm
got to
saying? We
pay.
probably gonna have you
Now
go
I
do an
got to
appointment. We
pay.
just film
Okay,
it. We probably got
now
to
I got to
film do
pay.
an
My
appointment. You
bad.
go film it, man.
My bad.
We
Now I
can
got
Okay.
to
wax.
pay.
That sounds
We have
good.
you do the Brazilian wax so we can film.
Oh, no.
No, no, no.
I'm messing with
What
See,
I
see
will,
now, see, I was trying to keep it rated PG,
there we
rated G.
it.
go.
Yeah, keep it PG. Let's keep it PG. Yeah, I'm messing with
I
you.
But
will
now,
say, as far as like your steps, oh, my cat's acting
Oh,
crazy.
you're fine.
Cleanse,
Okay.
like a daily cleanser,
mm-hmm,
um, toner,
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
moisturizer. And I saw this trending on social media a while ago. Black people do need sunscreen too, every single day.
You think
Bam.
so?
And then exfoliating 2 to 3 times a week. Absolutely we do.
I'm too black
I
for
didn't
that.
know that.
Yes.
I'm too
Yeah.
black for
Yes.
that.
Black people should be wearing sunscreen every day. We need sunscreen too. We have fewer cases of skin related cancers,
Mm-hmm.
but more fatalities if we do get the skin related cancers.
I'm, I'm, I'm,
Oh.
I'm black, but I'm all pastel black.
That well,
Uh,
yeah, okay. Still wear your sunscreen.
It might
yeah,
cook me.
man.
It might cook me.
Yeah, no, you still
No.
wear your sunscreen.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you don't feel like you like I left you with nothing. Now you know
Oh,
what you need.
hold
Um,
on.
but it's just specific to your skin type. So that would be hard for me to give you specific suggestion like
Yeah,
product
we'll be on all
suggestion.
day. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
what's the top three steps? What's the top three steps?
Your daily cleanser,
Okay.
toner, moisturizer, and sunscreen.
Yeah.
And then you should have an exfoliant that you're using about guys, I say about twice a week, but on average, everybody should be exfoliating 2 to 3 times a week.
Gotcha.
So, guys, she's saying use something more than a face towel, okay?
Oh
For
yeah, and
Dang.
please don't use
exfoliating.
the face towels on your.
Okay? That's what she's
You
saying.
don't use,
You
oh,
know,
Yeah.
wait. You don't use the face
you
towel?
Mm-mm.
use more than a face towel. The face towel should be the last thing.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
want to do. You don't want to do the face towel.
oh,
It's too
yeah,
abrasive. Too abrasive.
yeah.
two verses.
And
Okay.
bacteria, because
Yeah.
I know most people leave it in there in the shower and
Mm.
use it
You know how
multiple
dudes do.
times.
You know how
I
dudes
don't know.
OCD is yeah.
That's what I've
OCD
heard.
nightmare dealing. Yeah.
Yeah, but
OCD. This
everybody
is
don't do
OCD
that. Everybody
nightmare.
doesn't change their face towel every day.
Right.
So,
You're
um,
right. You're
yeah,
right.
my suggestion is no face towel.
Got you.
The more,
Got
the
Yeah.
more you know.
you. Yeah. Reading
Let us know
rainbow.
in the comments. Would you like to see us do a tour
Yo,
of her skincare, of her shop, just
yo,
so she can give us game? You know, for guys,
yo.
we got to reprogram the mind, man. We got to
Hey,
start doing better, guys. We
I
got to do
sure just
better.
learned something new. I said, man, I can't use a face
You
towel.
don't want your
Ooh.
feet looking like sweet potatoes in Whole Foods, and you don't want your skin
Yeah.
looking like the leather seats in the Caprice. You just don't. You need to get it
No,
right.
no,
You
you
know what I'm
don't.
saying? So,
Cause
yeah.
guess what?
So,
Start.
Fall and winter's getting ready to come up. So you don't.
yes,
There we
yes.
go.
Winter is coming. But Yosh, we appreciate you for coming on. Whenever you want to come on, let us know. We
I sure
definitely,
will. I sure
like I
will. And
said,
I'm
we come
spread
out
the
to the shop.
word.
We can, yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming on. Have fun.
Hey,
Yeah.
Um,
hey, yo.
if anybody else you know that want to come on the podcast, say, hey, yeah, I was on it. Or we can share this with your page too. I share it with your
Yeah,
page
I'm
as
about to
Okay.
well.
say
Yeah, I'll
hit,
share it on mine.
But have fun.
hit us with your socials and all that.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do that. I'm gonna do
yeah.
it right after here. But if you want to
Okay.
tag me, yeah, tag me
I
and I'll
will. I'll
click
tag
on
you.
stuff. Okay, thank y'all for having me.
No problem. Thank you.
See ya. Great night.
All right.
Hey
Catch y'all
y'all,
later.
she
All
wouldn't
right.
give she wouldn't give me the skincare line, so I gotta pay $39.99. Oh,
No, I don't want the
See
I'm
hookup.
y'all.
just
No,
messing
you
with
always
you.
want the hookup.
All
All right,
right.
Yos.
All
Have a good
righty.
day.
Uh,
All right, guys. We're about to sign out this thing. Let us know what you think about the guests. We had fun interviewing Meosha, Yosh, Howard in the skincare game. And with that, we are signing out.